I had talked for 20 minutes gone, but more than that. And it was good stuff, I think. I hadn't pressed record. So undecky. I'm going to blame the heat. It's another very hot day. I am sitting in front of the fan, which is why my hair is all blown back. You see this? That scar my mother was very cross about because I'd had chicken pox. Oh, how old? 7, 8 maybe. And she kept on at me. Excuse me, I was so cross I had something to eat and I'm just finishing. But Mum kept saying, don't scratch, don't scratch. Don't. Anyway, I popped off the scab. A scar. Right in the middle of my forehead. Never mind. I live. Anyway, got quite a bit of things to tell you about, actually. I had a delivery. I've had 2 deliveries since we last spoke. Now, I was looking for a Strong's Concordance. Couldn't afford that. I never realised it'd be that expensive, to be honest with you, but I did find this one at World of Books, and it's printed by Castle Books. Bible, Dictionary and Concordance. I think it's going to be pretty basic, but it'll be alright. And this morning, now what did I do with it? Am I sitting on it? Hold on. I don't know where it is. One sec. I was sitting on it. I had a thing come through from Daily Bread Ministries. Basically, this little newsletter thing is Moments with God, Rest for the Weary. Well, I've certainly been weary lately. But anyway, I was looking in the middle and it said 4 verses and prayers when you need rest. And I'm going to read the last one because I'm sure Angie from Coffee and a Chat is going to love this verse. I'm sure she's probably found it already, but Hebrews 4 verses 9 and 10. And it says, there remains then a Sabbath rest for the people of God. For anyone who enters God's rest also rests from their works, just as God did from his. And the prayer says, saving Jesus, thank you that true rest is found not in my efforts, but in your grace. You have done the full work necessary to save me and make me your own for all eternity. This is the sentence that really spoke to me. Oh, that was Annie barking. Help me lay down the pressure to prove myself. I choose to trust in everything you have already done for me. Teach me to live each day in the salvation rest you provide. Well, didn't that just smack me right? Oof. Because, well, it wasn't Annie. It was next door's Poppy. I think Annie might have just gone outside. I'll show you how I know that in a minute. Yeah, proving yourself. I think a lot of us, primarily me, put too much pressure to prove ourselves worthy of God's love. By being perfect. You know, the perfect hair, face, figure, house, garden. And for me, it all comes back down to the Proverbs 31 woman. Nothing like her. Well, not consistently and not all the time, all the things, you know. But, yeah. All Jesus said to the disciples was, follow me. And then in Luke, at the wedding in Cana, is it Cana? Yeah. Where he changed the water into wine. Mary told the servants, do everything that he tells you to do. And, yeah, she did go out. I've just seen her little legs. So, basically, if you follow Jesus, follow his teachings, and do what he tells you, then you don't really need to do much else, do you? We can't work for our salvation. It's not on works alone, is what I think I'm trying to say. You know, it's grace, God's grace, that he saved us. And yeah, and I'm nowhere near perfection, never will be. But God's grace, I mean, Jesus died on the cross, so when it comes to Judgment Day, all he will see is me covered in Jesus' blood, and I'll be found not guilty. There's plenty to be guilty of. So, I don't know. It's certainly something to think about. There's a song, isn't there? Was it, it's not only I that liveth, but Christ that liveth in me. It's not only I that liveth, but Christ who liveth in me. He lives, Jesus is alive today. It's not only I that liveth, but Christ that liveth in me. Gosh, that's gone back a while. We used to sing that in Girls' Brigade. My hope is, and it's probably going to take a long time, that when you're watching this, you don't see me as in just me. You see Jesus in me, because what I want to be like him so much that if I looked in a mirror or looked in a still pond, it would be his face looking back at me, if you know what I mean. So when you look at me, I want you to see Jesus. It's my greatest desire that everybody in the world would know Jesus. I mean, when we went out to lunch on Sunday, I was talking to Linda, who gave me the highlighter, and I said, it's just so sad. And she said, what? I said, you look around here, and the room was crowded. I said, they could all be going to hell. What do I do? How do I show him? And I've just got to show him in my life, how I live, what I do. And hopefully I'm living a godly, well, hopefully. My prayer is that I would live a godly life and that people would see him in me, that they would see him reflected in me and his words coming out of my mouth. Because he loves the world. And I'm sure that he's up in heaven. Well, I know, because it says so in the Bible, that he's up in heaven, sitting at the right side of God and interceding for the world. He's interceding for his people. And I'm sure that God and Jesus together are watching what is going on and just dismayed. I know I am sometimes, but yeah, that could get into a sad sort of somber talk, couldn't it? I didn't show you my other delivery, did I? It came, and little miss, I'm a small dog, but I'm going to act like a Rottweiler, went charging off to the front door. I got up and probably fell. A little dizzy. Probably just stood up too quick. Or I could just blame the heat. But one of the items that came was this blouse. It's just a slip-on blouse in this beautiful colour, and down the centre of the front are lovely flowers. And it is in sort of a cottony mix. Let me see if the label tells me. Hold on. Polyester and elastane. Yeah, so that's that. I'm so confused, having done this before, what I've told you and what I haven't told you. But what I know I haven't shown you this time round is what happens when you go to bed early and leave your husband alone. I'm going to show you. This happens. Ian put up like a screen door. Can you see up there? It's held up by nails, and then it's got the thing over the top, and this is all magnets. So when I go through, or if Annie, who thinks this is for her own personal enjoyment, goes through, it just clips. So that's rather good. Those flowers, I should say, are not real flowers. I got them. They're meant to go into a hanging basket and be pretty, but I don't have a hanging basket. So I put them over the hook there. And the other thing that happened last night was... Ooh, let's get you into focus. You will be blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out. Deuteronomy 28:6. Oh. Now, of course, that verse isn't straight, but that's fine because neither of us are straight. We're a bit crooked. Someone's just settled down there to go to sleep. I'll show you her. Here she is. Let's say hi. Hello. Now, have I told you she's been a tinker? I don't know if I told you. If I'm repeating myself, this video will go in the bin. And I'll have to start again tomorrow. Not content with going after my glasses the other week. Not content with trying to get her dad's glasses, which she wasn't successful at. Oh no. We tried a bit more. We went in the kitchen, we found where the hoover's kept, and we chewed the bit of wire that's left out. Ian's ordered some special tape to go around it. But until that's done, it's such a shame because I can't hoover. I need to, because somebody brought in a stick and chewed it, and the guinea pigs have spread a bit of hay around. So I'm hoping that Ian's going to come home with some tape so I can do a bit of cleaning. I need to do a bit of cleaning. So yeah, done that. I don't think there's much else to tell you about. You see, again, I'm like, did I tell anybody? Did I tell you? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to start putting it on the list. I've been saying that since I started. That was when Angie and I first met. My very first video. And she commented on it and liked it, so I followed her back. And I love her videos. They're very good. There'll be another one out tomorrow. But there was a special one yesterday morning I woke up to. Oh yeah, it was lovely. It was just stuff like, she wanted to make comments about the previous video I put out. But it was too much for a comment and too much for an email. So she put it into a video. And honestly, any of you can go and have a look. You'll all benefit from it, I think. And yeah, it was lovely. But I think now I've completely lost my train of thought. So I think I better say cheerio for now, so I don't waffle. And if I've repeated myself, then we'll start again tomorrow. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.